Friday the 29th of April, Prince William and Kate Middleton will marry at Westminster Abbey behind me. They're then going to make their way to Buckingham Palace in their famous carriage through the crowds of people. We're going to take that journey now. We've just made our way from Westminster Abbey and we're at the Houses of Parliament, a world-renowned building with, of course, which houses Big Ben. Home to Parliament since 1265, but this actual Gothic building was designed by architect Sir Charles Barry in the 19th century. Tourists can actually come here and go inside the Houses of Parliament to enjoy all the architecture inside it, as well as the mix of the old and new, and you might even bump into an MP. We made our way from the House of Parliament to the home of British politics, that is Whitehall, which stretches all the way down this road, all the way through to Trafalgar Square. It's quite literally the home of British politics, as number 10 Downing Street is just behind me on the left, and which of course is the home for our current Prime Minister, David Cameron. This road in itself is filled with government buildings, and just on the right there are Winston Churchill's cabinet war rooms. Okay, so we're down the road in Whitehall now. We've passed number 10 Downing Street. Trafalgar Square is just there, and I'm standing outside the Horse Guard Parade, which is the venue for the annual Trooping the Colour. We're now on the side where the Mall and St James's Park is just in front of me. The Trooping the Colour will take place here, and it's an event which celebrates the Queen's birthday, in fact. This area will also be a location for the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games beach volleyball. So a real halo effect of events coming in the next couple of years for British tourism. You have the Royal Wedding, the Olympics in 2012, and then the Queen's Diamond Jubilee in 2012 as well. Okay, so we're now made our way onto the Mall, which leads all the way down to Buckingham Palace towards the end of the road, where the royal route ends, and where they will go into Buckingham Palace for their dinner and their dance later on, hosted by the Queen. This road was actually constructed for events such as royal processions and royal weddings, and as you can imagine, on the day this area is going to be full up of crowds of people, both international visitors but also British tourists who are taking advantage of the bank holiday. Okay, we're currently in one of the two beautiful royal parks which are on the royal wedding route, and we're in St James's Park. As you can see, we're standing on a bridge which runs straight through the park, and in the background you can see Buckingham Palace. So a beautiful vantage point, a beautiful park, and if you're lucky and you come here and you see the famous pelicans which the Russian ambassador gave to us in 1664, a very popular park in London for runners, but also a chance to get away from the hustle and bustle of central London, but still being close to some fantastic attractions. Okay, so we're on the final leg of our journey. We've got to Buckingham Palace, you can see behind me. An extremely popular visitor attraction for all tourists. It's only open for 8 weeks in the year, so about 2 months, usually in the summer. But it's already in the top 5 for royal visitor attractions, so it shows the great demand for tourists to come and see what essentially is the home of the royal family. Right, so we've done the whole route now. We started off at Westminster Abbey, we made our way through the Houses of Parliament, up Whitehall, we saw the home of the Prime Minister, we went through the Horse Guard Parade, we've come down the Mall, and now we've finished at Buckingham Palace. Now look, come and do it yourself, if not during the wedding, before or after.